I don't know what's creepier, her lifeless stare or her creepy, dollish-looking Minchino standing next to her. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon White version. Last time, we challenged the Nimbasa City gym. That was certainly a thing that happened. Does not require any further discussion. This time, we're gonna be seeing what our new Bolt Badge can do for us and then head out of town continuing with our travels. Or excuse me, our shiny new Bolt Badge. Have to make that distinction because it is very shiny, and shiny is good. But apparently not that good because the Pokemart does not have anything new for us. Can't do anything there, so let's head on outside. I swear I didn't tamper with the clock any more than I did since Castelia. Wow, that's lucky that it ticked over because I kind of wanted to go over to the Ferris wheel and see what else we could do. I've already said that this opens up to you after Elisa. Oh my god, yes, 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 the hiker. Oh, I was hoping it'd be you. All right, let's give some Strike its real debut battle here. Hi, trainer. Enjoying the summer? It's sure hot today. That's summer for you. What? You want to ride the Ferris wheel? It's for two at a time, so take a friend. What? You want me to ride it with you? Sure, I guess I'll ride it with you. But you gotta win a Pokemon battle. You bet we will. Sure enough. A little battle practice is a good way to spend a summer's day. I was told that to my mom whenever she told me to go outside whenever I was a kid, though, but she never wanted to listen. Hiker Andy, one of my absolute favorite trainers. Boldor. I am more happy than ever before that you are not a ground type. Thank goodness. I can hit you with my electric moves, no problem. Ooh, I guess that kind of opens up the fact that I have Volt Switch and not any sort of move that just does damage. Let's try Spark and see how it does. I know that your defense is through the roof, but maybe we'll get lucky. From a modest nature, I'm not really so sure. Hey, Smackdown. Okay, well, good I didn't use Volt Switch and go to Arkin. Not that I would have gone to Arkin. I don't know why I'm glad about that, but, you know, sometimes you don't always need a reason to be glad about things. Sometimes you can just simply be Power Gem. Cool, I'm fine with that. I'm very stubborn to give Haywire a debut battle of some kind, even if this is not that spectacular. It's just finally wanted to give it some time that it's not getting shown up by my Krokorok. Hey, your team is strong! Making assumptions there about the rest of my team, eh? Nice job, I'm impressed. You and your Pokemon make a great team. Thanks, that was fun. See ya. What? It's not what I promised. You still want to ride the Ferris wheel? Okay, sure enough, I guess. I thought I'd enjoy this ride, but I feel like I'm enclosed in a tiny little space. Maybe remove the backpack? It's kind of huge. Luckily, I'm not scared of heights. That would not be cool for a hiker. I'm gonna stay cool. Feel cool on the inside, look cool on the outside. It was fun. Yeah, great view. What? I wasn't looking at the view, I was looking at my feet the whole time? What are you talking about? You think I'm scared of heights? Nah, that would be lame. I hike on mountains way higher than a silly little Ferris wheel. Catch you later, trainer! He's pretty wonderful. I think he can have some other text that's even better. We might be back to see him. I do want to battle every one of the Ferris wheel trainers at least once, and if we're back in town whenever the season's different, I'll be sure to make a point to do that. Hopping on our bicycle, once again, being absolutely sure to not waste time. Another thing that changes after beating Elisa. No, I can't let walking beat me. I have to get in the door. Getting off my bicycle would be admitting defeat. Admitting defeat, because I'm walking on my feet now. I'm really dumb. Well, the other thing that changes, let's switch. No, let's keep Haywire in the lead. Here, have a Sody Pop. I want to talk to you. Power! We already talked to you once already, and your silhouette looks really funny when you start the battle. Check it out. I don't know, it looks like some kind of deformed three-legged Pokemon or something like that. Touching on this very quickly, the Pokemon here are higher leveled. They get higher leveled every single time they earn another badge, so these guys are good training fodder because they refresh daily, no matter what point you're at. And the only other thing about Big Stadium and Small Court that we haven't seen is that sometimes you can get fresh waters from the NPCs here. They're different every time. I have not been so lucky. All taken care of. That's all of our Bolt Badge rewards. Let's head on out to Route 5, getting on with our travels. Oh boy, at long last. Route 5, Performer Street. Sounds like fun. Oh, Mr. No Fun Allowed has to ruin it. Blair, stop. You've got a Bolt Badge. I've got a Bolt Badge. Everybody gets a Bolt Badge. Let's test who's stronger, you or me. This time, I'm gonna win. Objection! There has to be some fan art of him in a Phoenix Wright game. I can't be the only one who has noticed that. He's even wearing a tie, so he would fit right in. But references or not, he starts off with Liepard, level 24, Dark type, unburdened for its ability, which means absolutely nothing, Mr. No Hold items, with the moves Pursuit, Torment, Fake Out, and Fury Swipes. Pretty sure that you're gonna... Yeah, you're probably gonna go for the Fake Out right away. No! Man, you reminded me of me using a cat that has Fake Out, but not using it in plenty of situations that would make perfect sense. Oh man, you really take me back with those bad strategies. I see. I'm surprised you chose that move. I'm surprised you chose that move as well. Didn't you hear me? Let's go for another Flame Charge. Just trying to get my speed up because I'm not afraid of this Liepard in the least. Using Pursuit once again. At least I know I can take that. Good. And why not? It's gonna go down from a third hit. We might as well get our speed up to a third stage. Finally, it seems like you're actually getting to perform well in a battle. I am so sorry that it took a battle against a Liepard for that to be the case. Good. +2 to my attacking stats. I usually just mash through those, but I've been a little bit worried about your damage. It's going to have whatever elemental monkey he normally has. It's also going to be holding the hold item of its corresponding type. Always going to have the ability Gluttony, and in my case, it's got the moves Bite, Scald, Water Sport, and Fury Swipes. There is no way that you're outspeeding me. I'm just going to utterly obliterate you. Good. If I didn't one-shot an elemental monkey with a type advantage, that would be kind of pitiful. Surprised he hasn't evolved that thing yet, seriously. Next up is a starter Pokemon, always going to be holding a Citrus Berry, and I have a Fire-type move to deal with you. Speedy tank or not, you ain't going to outspeed me now. But you might survive. Ow! Ow! Can I just say, ow, again? Haywire, I know you're modest nature, but sheesh, wow. Sorry, I don't mean to rag on you too much. I know that you try really hard, and I'm... Well, you sure showed me. Okay, I'll stop being harsh on you. You've been doing pretty well. His last Pokemon, Tranquil, normal flying type, super luck for its ability with the moves Quick Attack, Detect, Air Cutter, and Roost. It's a little bit dangerous with that Air Cutter together with Super Luck. That's kind of its bread and butter. Of course, it's going to detect spam against us to delay the inevitable. And I just want to reiterate, you beat Elisa with this team? I am more surprised that you beat Berg with your team back then than the fact that you beat Elisa with this. What did you do? Use Liepard, get staticked, have Penpore and Tranquil be utterly worthless, and then just have Servine somehow come through for you? I know that I'm the guy who beat Elisa with a flying type, but still, Sharon. Why? Why can't I beat you? He's even really dramatic, like he'd really fit it in the Phoenix Wright universe. Oh, you two are friends. That's nice. How you're helping each other by get better by competing. Okay, let's go. Oh, why if it isn't Elisa? I love this song. Aren't festivals grand? Life should be enjoyed. Who is this man? This is Alder, the Unova region's champion. Champion? Why would the champion be goofing off in a place like this? I heard that remark. You're quite a judgmental young person, are you not? My name is Alder. I am the Unova Pokemon League's champion. Pleased to make your acquaintance. For your information, I'm not goofing off. I'm on a voyage. I know every corner of Unova. I'm Charon from Unova Town. Oh. My goal as a trainer is to become the champion. Traveling with a goal in mind is a commendable thing. And what do you plan to do after becoming the champion? what else is there other than striving to become stronger? The strongest trainer, that's the champion. Becoming stronger. Becoming stronger, you say. Is that alone enough of a goal? It's not that I am trying to say your way of thinking is wrong. In my travels, I've helped many people learn to love Pokémon. I think that's important too. If you play with those children, you may gain more of an understanding. Will you two have a Pokémon battle with those two? Hey, you two, come here for a moment. Understood. But before that, thank you. Okay, let's battle. The most helpful you have ever been to my cause. Thank you very much. Also looks like kind of a triple battle with how Elisa and Alder are standing right next to us. Preschooler Sarah and Preschooler Billy. Alder, you are setting these children up to fail and hate life. Oh my gosh. Wow, they have level 26 herd ears. I'm also willing to bet that you have double Intimidate. Well, I'm 50% right already. And no! Okay, good, you have Sand Rush. I was kind of worried that we were going to be there a while. That would have been pretty annoying. I'm going to use Volt Switch, just kind of get out of here. I think Haywire is going to get the level up regardless, even if the experience is split. You got a Citrus Berry, don't you? Citrus Berry, yes, not an Oran. We're kind of beyond that. No more baby little Oran berries for us. I think... Rock, you resist it. You don't have the Eviolite on you anymore, but I'm going to bank on you regardless. I'm pretty sure you could take one takedown before going into Defeatist. Using a work up, all right. We definitely know who to aim for next turn then. And you're using... Whoa, boy. Rock, you are invincible. Just use Acrobatics to pluck you off. Why are you using Pursue? Well, okay, I guess it's your only Dark-type move, as we established before, though. But still, it's really weird when they aren't even capable of switching that you're doing that. Really weird. Using Crunch. Good, good, good. And this should definitely be an easy win. Even with neutral damage, Acrobatics is just the most powerful dang thing ever right about now. Let's go for it. Same type attack bonus, huge attack stat, can't complain at all. I don't think I've gone into Defeatist once yet. I've been pretty good with Rock, as well as just pretty lucky. I would have gone into it there had they connected their attack with the takedown. My Pokemon was so cute! My Pokemon listened to what I said, and it fought for me! It's oddly a bratty thing. Nicely done. You didn't win, but that was a good battle. Your Pokemon looked like they were having fun. Young man, if there are people like you who pursue strength, there are also people who are happy just being with Pokemon. There are many different people and many different answers. When it comes to what a champion should be, you and I hold differing views. But so be it! Give it some thought. Let's roll. The Driftveil drawbridge is just ahead. What happened there? That was like a frame rate skip. The champion is the strongest of the strong. That's all there is to it. It's tremendous that people in Pokemon, each so different, can acknowledge each other and be together. Alder is so strong, and he's nice to Pokemon. I was scared of Pokemon, but Alder taught me that they're nice and friendly. Aw, very sweet. From the moment I saw you and your fire hair, I knew that you were going to be doing some fighting at some point or another. You! These Pokemon usually help me bake. Today, they'll help me battle you and bake you into a cake. If you have a fire type, that would be pretty adorable. Aw, that's a cute. Oh boy, a Pansear. Pansear. Haywire stays in the lead after using Volt Switch. I'm gonna need to keep that in mind for the future because I don't want to be leading with you in every single battle, and you just kind of been perpetually in the lead because Volt Switch does not switch around the order of the party for the next fight. That's pretty good. And let me guess. You have a Pansear and a Panpour and a Pansage that help you with fighting. We're going with Rock. The rest of the battle played out exactly as you thought. These patterns are pretty hard to break away from. You get one monkey, you just gotta collect the other two, you see? That's how it goes. I want to throw up a Repel right away. As I was saying that I wanted to catch a couple of Pokemon for various purposes back up on Route 16. Or rather, I said a few. I didn't say a couple. I let a little bit more information slip than maybe I wanted you to hear. Yeah. Well, point stands, there are some Pokemon that I want to catch on this route, and the encounters are identical to Route 16. That's part of why I didn't see it as too important to come here before Elisa, as all we would have gotten were items as well as the trainers. Charon would not have challenged us, Alder would not have been here, and the story was going to take us here anyway. Zinc! Very happy to get that. And, actually, what's really weird is that this route, which has stipulations for going to it, you have to see the scene with Bianca and her dad in order to go here, whereas you don't need to do that for Route 16. Not only are the Pokemon the same, the levels are actually weaker. The Lipards that are caught here are lower leveled than the ones that are on Route 16. It's one of the strangest little things that I've ever seen. Solosis, you're not what I want to catch. I've had a lot of people theorizing that I'm going to use you, but I don't think so. 2 encounters for the price of 1, Grandma. Hey, all right. So, I am going to just really quick. I want to pluck off, or I keep saying pluck off, even though I'm not using pluck to actually do it. Do I want to do that? Maybe I don't. Rock, you've been hitting a little bit too hard lately. Let's go against what I was just saying and switch for Haywire. I'm not going to mince words whatsoever. I'm just going to tell you straight up, I want to add Trubbish to our team. I've always liked the little guy. I see him get so much hate. So many people hate him just for being a trash bag Pokemon, and I'm not even going to bring up the fact that, oh, hey, there's this other Pokemon that doesn't get hate and it's also an object. I'm not going to bring that up. I'm not going to bring up specific examples of that. I'm just going to say that I like Trubbish. That's all I think I really need to say. I don't want to kind of give a cop-out like that where I'm not really bringing up any legitimate points about Trubbish and just kind of criticizing something else. I don't want to do that. I want to say that I think it's very cute. I've always loved my poison types. I think it would just be kind of weird if we didn't use one, and it actually slots into our team very, very nicely. Trubbish is a tank. It is weak to Psychic and Ground type, which we have immunities to for at least one member of our team already. And just the fact that our tank resists a lot of common types that our other Pokemon are weak to, for instance, Terabyte being weak to fighting and Trubbish resisting that, it's a good switch in both ways, and I think for that reason, I do want to get it. Nest Ball fits you pretty nicely. Let's do that. I have a long and varied history with Nest Balls. I don't think I needed to weaken you quite that much to catch you with one, but let's do it. 1. No. You're a fighter. Ouch. Going again. 1, 2, 3. Click. All right, just a fluke. Got a defective one right there, but caught it no sweat on the second one. The other reason I like Trubbish is people don't look at the big picture. They just see a trash bag and they're just like, oh, I hate that. But I think its Pokedex entry is really, really cool. The lore behind it. The combination of garbage bags and industrial waste caused a chemical reaction that created this Pokemon. Basically, nuclear waste that was not disposed of properly caused trash monsters to come to life and roam the earth. I think that's pretty neat. I think that has a lot of good lore behind it. And I've always just liked the general idea of Trubbish for that reason. And you know what else? I actually like Trubbish so much that I think I want to actually name this right here. It was hard coming up with a nickname for Arkin, but I see that you're a boy Trubbish, and I think I have a name very fitting. Yup! We're really doing this! Now, I've undergone deep training and intense meditation since New Vemetown, so I promise you that I will not be saying it in the tone every single time. I don't want to overdo it. When thinking about it, there was no name that I'd rather have this Trubbish be named. For a while, I was thinking of going with Terry Trubbish, Terry the Trubbish, TTT, but no, I think that this is just the best name that I could ever give it, and I love the little guy. Surprised we ran into you first. I was expecting to run into the other Pokemon that I wanted to catch. The other Pokemon I wanted to catch is Minccino. Whether or not you want to raise this for your team, I suggest that you catch one of these. You get to go in a little tiny Premier Ball, because it matches your colors and it makes you look even more adorable than you already did. Minccino is such a great mascot Pokemon, and I wish it was featured in more stuff than it already was, because it's great. I think it's just such a cute, well-designed character. It looks very iconic. It's also one of those Pokemon that you just wish was a real animal. These Pokemon prefer a tidy habitat. They are always sweeping and dusting, using their tails as brooms. There's a time when this happens in the anime, and its pose makes it look like it's taking a dump. It looks really strange. Judge for yourself, but I kind of already conditioned you to think that, so now you can never unsee it. What do I want to name you? Let's go... I like the saying mince words, and I just said that. It was just in my head, and it kind of, the beginning of it sort of rhymes with Minchino a little bit. This is why I never allow myself to name anything. Oh no, you fell in love with it right before you killed it! That's horrible! Crap, I'm not meaning to fight you guys. This big bag, what do you think is inside? Your mother. Level 31 by this accidental trainer encounter when I went back to check it. I actually decided to catch a second Trubbish on the way back because I happened to encounter another male Trubbish of the same level and figured I might as well maximize our chances of getting the right ability. Stench! There we go. Wanted to get that stinky garbage as best I can. I am so happy that the second one had the ability we need because we only have room in this PC box for one cult of similarly named Pokemon that all sit next to each other. Can't get it any more creepy than that. We're gonna throw Minchino over that way, and now we only have room for one Lillipup. I don't have Boggle in the party because we're not gonna need HM moves for a little while. You actually go up there. I'm trying to keep them in the order that they were obtained, and we're getting quite the roster built up. Now let's check out Trubbish and see exactly what it's got going for it. I saw that it had a hardy nature, but I don't know what that is off the top of my head. Highly curious and neutral nature. Well, all your stats are pretty middle of the road. You're kind of a jack of all trades. Highly curious means your best IV is special attack. What is it with having all offensive stats be my highest IV? Sheesh. I guess that does kind of help you right away with Sludge, but you're not exactly, well, no, your special attack is higher than your physical attack. Maybe your attack IV is really bad and your special attack is really good. That would be kind of nice because I've complained about the fact that Trubbish just doesn't get any good physical attacks. It's almost kind of pitiful how few it actually learns. We're gonna switch Hilbert into the lead. And with you being my tank, of course I want to put the Eviolite on you right away. That item was made for you. But with that, we made it out of Nimbasa City. Sorta, because we made it back into Nimbasa City, but we went out to Route 5, we had some big battles, and we even caught ourselves a new member for the team, as well as another Pokemon that's gonna serve another purpose to us. I think we're gonna end things off here. Next time on Pokemon Black and White, we're gonna head back out to Route 5 because there's actually a lot that we haven't seen yet. It's a surprisingly dense route, contrary to what it might look like at first glance. See you guys then.